Hi everyone, as you know, this month is KREW Challenge month, and the challenge this month is to post 3 things on LinkedIn. And to help you a bit with that, I thought I'd share some quick tips on how to get the most out of LinkedIn and get the most value inside your posts and stories. So before I start, maybe it's good to tell you a bit about the difference between stories and posts on LinkedIn. Well, posts, I mean, we've all seen. It's like this Facebook feed, right? But in order to really get a lot of value out of a post, it's of course important that people see it and that it actually provides value. Stories, on the other hand, are a bit less polished. They're more behind the scenes often. It's like, hey, see what I'm doing today. It's not really a full story, but it's part of a story. And you can just make a bunch of pictures during a day or a bunch of short videos to sort of give people a bit more insight in who you are and what you do. So I would say a post is a bit more polished, is like a really valuable piece of content, and stories are a bit less polished and it's more sort of an inside look. Now in this video, I thought it would be cool to really go into how to create a good post. And a post, of course, very first thing that you have to think about is to know your target audience. Because if you don't know your target audience, you don't know how to write your post, you don't know sort of the style of the post, you don't know who to really speak to, you know, so that's really the first thing you have to determine. And maybe you have different target audiences, that's possible, but it's still pretty good to just pick one for one post, or at least for a while also on LinkedIn, so people start to know you, right? The right target audience, you can sort of build a relationship with them. And then, of course, once you know your target audience, it's important that they see it. So the first thing when you create a post is thinking about an attention grabber. And this attention grabber can be either just a very good line. It's often something that, you know, is a bit controversial or just something that is very happy. Things people always love to celebrate and like congratulate you with things. So the first line could also be about that. But often attention grabbers can also be just doing a video instead of only text, or making this sort of slideshow, or having a really, you know, nice image that just pops off the feed. So this is really the first thing you want to think about, because if you don't grab the attention of people, then nobody's going to read the rest of your posts. So that's step 1. Step 2 is the value of your post. Please think about what is the value you're actually giving. And sometimes that's entertainment, right? But more often it will be something that your target audience thinks is really valuable, like a quick tip on how to improve their social media marketing, or just a nice way that you spend your mornings to get the most out of your day, something like that. So that's really the body of your post. And then finally, something that a lot of people forget, this is the third step, is having a clear call to action. Because if you don't have this call to action, then you maybe have this nice bit of value and people enjoyed it, but they don't know what the next step is. And a call to action could simply be, check out my website and make an appointment for 30 minutes where I provide you even more value, or check out my website for this ebook that I created where I provide you even more value, right? So make sure to add this link. Usually I do that in the comments myself, because I heard or picked up somewhere that the LinkedIn algorithm favors that when you put it in the comment instead. And just make this CTA always, this call to action, so people actually have a next step, and you make it actually easier for them to get more value out. They don't have to Google, they don't have to go anywhere else. You make it easy for them to get value, and that's really your job as an entrepreneur. So I hope that this video provides you some more insight on how to create a really good post. Some final thoughts maybe is that it's also important that these posts are sort of consistent, so that you don't talk about the one product the other day and about another product the other day. And also that if people click on your profile and actually check out your profile, that also the things you mention in your post, they actually resonate with them, because yeah, it's consistent, right? You talk about the same things in your profile and you show the same things as you talk about in your posts. So sometimes it's very good to just say like, hey, I'm having only one main product, one main service, and this is what I'm all about, this is my expertise. So for people it's also clear why they should go to you. Well, there's a lot more to say, of course, but I hope that this sort of gives you the boost, gives you the ideas that will help you create really awesome posts that really get you also those results and get you maybe new clients, new valuable connections, because that is what this is all about. If you have any more questions, please share them on the special challenge board for this month. And otherwise, good luck with posting.